Dear students, today we are going to learn about acids, bases and salt for class 7 students. So, we know about that some food items we are in that, so different kinds of taste will be there. What are that? We can see that some edible means like eatable, different taste we having that, some are sour taste, some are bitter taste, some have that sweet taste, some are salty in taste. You can take an example, lemon juice, we know that what is the taste of the lemon juice, sour. Then orange juice, it is sour or sweet. Then next one is vinegar, vinegar is nothing but acetic acid, it is present in that, sour. Then curd we can get from the milk, that also sour in taste. Then tamarind, that also sour in taste. Sugar, we know that sweety. Then salt, salty. Then amla means nothing but nellikan solluvaanga, that is amla. So that also in that sour taste. Then baking soda we are using for that, bake that flour, make that idli and dosa, we can add that, no, that baking soda in bitter in taste. Then grapes, some grapes are sour in taste, some grapes are sweet in taste. Then unripe mango means manga solluvaanga, that one, that is sour in taste. Then glucose, it is sweet in taste. These are the some common edible substances which having the different taste. Some items are in that, some items we having that bitter taste, some items are sour in taste, some items are sweet in taste, some items are salt in taste. Now we can able to see about that acids. What is mean by acids? We know that acids are generally sour in taste. Some substances are, these substances are acidic in nature. What is the nature of the acid means, no, these are all acidic in nature, either it is in sour in taste. Some example they given for that. What are the acid present there also? What is the first substance? We can able to see that vinegar. What is the acid present in vinegar? Acetic acid. Then second one is ant sting. Erumbu kodukku sollala and erumbu. Adala enna irukuna, we can that formic acid. That's why when the ant bites means, no, we can get severely, you can get pain, we can hurt that one. So why means, no, in the sting of the ant we have that formic acid. Then citrus fruits like lemon, orange, that are all contain citric acid. Even amla also citrus fruit only, it also contain citric acid. The next one is curd, not even curd, all the milk products. From the milk we can get that butter, buttermilk, ghee, cheese, that are all contain lactic acid. The next one is spinach, greens like that. So it contains oxalic acid. Even the tomato also contain oxalic acid. The next one is amla. We told that amla contain ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid is nothing but vitamin C, that we can call as ascorbic acid. Vitamin C more in that amla. Even that guava also having vitamin C, we know that. Then tamarind, grapes, that are all contain acids. What are the acids that contain that? Tamarind, grapes, unripe mango, that are all tartaric acids. These are the acids, some items, some substances which are all having that acid. What are the acid present? Vinegar, acetic acid, ant sting, formic acid. Then citrus fruit contain citric acid, and milk products, that are all contain lactic acid. Spinach and tomato, that are all contain oxalic acid. Then unripe mango, tamarind, grapes, that are all contain tartaric acid. So from that we can assume that one, acids are generally sour in taste, because these are all sour taste, that's why. So acids are generally sour in taste. What is the nature of the acids? These are all acidic in nature. So this is a property of that acids. The next one is bases. Second one is, what is that? Bases. Bases are generally bitter in taste. Bitter na enadhu kasappa irukum, like that a bitter gourd, like a neem, that are all that, like a taste will be that bases contains. So what is the nature of the bases means, no, they are all basic in nature. What is the nature of the bases? That are all basic in nature. So they given some substances, what are the base contain, that one. First one we can able to see that lime water. Lime water contains calcium hydroxide. What is the name of the base contains? Calcium hydroxide. Then window cleaner, choline abdin sollala, that contain ammonium hydroxide. What is the base contain window cleaner? Ammonium hydroxide. Then we are using soap, no children. So that we can contain sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide, two kinds of bases. Why they are given two bases in the contain soap? We know that two kinds of soap we are using. We are using for bath, another one we are using washing the cloths. Okay, for bath soap we can use what is the base? No, potassium hydroxide in the soap contains. Then washing the cloths we are using that, no, rinse soap, surf excel, that are all contain what is the base? No, sodium hydroxide. So next one is what is that? No, milk of magnesia. What is the milk of magnesia? It is used to reduce acidity in that stomach. We get that any stomach problem, that means no, we can drink Gelusil, no, that contains milk of magnesia. So what is a base contains means no, magnesium hydroxide. So milk of magnesia is nothing but magnesium hydroxide. These are the some bases we having that in some substances. What is a substance in, what is a base contained in that? Lime water, calcium hydroxide. Then next one is window cleaner. What is the base contains? Ammonium hydroxide in soap. One is sodium hydroxide, another soap we can contain potassium hydroxide. Then finally milk of magnesia. I told that, no, Gelusil we can drink for that any stomach problem, any stomach pain, we know we can drink that, no, Gelusil. That contains what is a base means no, magnesium hydroxide. Then another one thing, what is the property of the base means no, it's soapy to touch. That's why soap is soapy to touch, that why, because it contains bases. So bases are generally bitter in taste and soapy to touch. Then what is the nature of the base? It is basic in nature. So these are the properties of bases. Okay, so bases are bitter in taste, then soapy to touch, then basic in nature. These are the properties of the bases. Then next one is neutral substances. What is the neutral? Neutral na nadunilai, middle அப்படினு சொல்லுவாங்க. Okay, a substance which are neither acidic nor basic. Such kind of substances we can call as neutral substances. We can able to see that water, sugar solution, salt solution, that are all neutral substances. Either it is not acid or base. The acid illa base illama naduppa irukkuradha that we can call as neutral substances. Example, sugar solution, salt solution and distilled water. Why they are telling a distilled water? No, cleaned, purified water, that it is a neutral substance. We can call as neutral substance. So next one is indicators. From that word we can identify that indicator. Where is the word you are using in any there? Yes, we are using the vehicle. Okay, what is the use of the indicator? That suppose any vehicle that behind come means no, we can identify that for that. We are crossing any there means no, we can put that light for that, no, we can indicate that one person, those who are coming back. So that we can call as indicator. Here we are using that indicators. What is the use of indicators? No, we know that acid and base both are colorless like a water. So when I can drink and tell that, oh, this is base, this is acid. So for that we can identify either it is acid or base. For that we can use that indicators by using the color change. Color change vechi nama enna pannilana, idu vandu acid base nama you can identify easily. That kind of substance we can call as indicators. What is my indicators? Substance which change their color in acidic and basic. Such kind of substances we can call as indicators. What are the indicators we are using here means no, turmeric, litmus, China rose petals, and these are all called natural indicators. We are getting that from the plants. First one is litmus, second was turmeric, we are using the home itself. China rose, that also naturally we are getting from that. So we are called, these are all natural indicators. First we can able to see that litmus. Where we can get this litmus? We can, this is a picture of the litmus. This litmus we can obtain from lichens plant. Lichens is nothing but algae and fungi together, that we can call as lichens. Okay, so it only give us the form of solution. One is blue litmus solution, another one is red litmus solution. In a lab it make a stripes like a paper, color paper mari irukum, like that. One is blue litmus, another one is red litmus. There are two kinds of strips in that, blue litmus and red litmus. Then how can you able to identify this is acid, this is base? By using this litmus means no, blue litmus. When I take blue litmus, I can dip in the acidic solution. What happened means no, it turns to red color. That blue litmus change into red color. So I can identify, oh, this solution is acidic, acid. that can identify. The same as well as I can take red litmus in my hand, then I can dip in that another solution, it change into blue color. So, red litmus changes to blue color, I can identify that solution is base in nature, that means base. So, from that we can identify by using the color change either the solution is acidic or basic. So, here we are using that litmus as indicator, two kinds of strips we are using that, one is blue litmus, another one is red litmus. So, now you can able to see that distilled water, what is the change of distilled water? Distilled water, what is the name of structure, property of the distilled water? It is a neutral substance, it is a nature. What is the nature of the distilled water? Neutral. So, what is that color change will be now? It is changed into purple color. So, by using that litmus indicator, we can able to see that either the solution is acidic, basic or neutral. This is a natural indicator we are getting from lichen's plant. Then next one is turmeric, China rose. Next one is what is that? China rose indicator, like a rose petals, we are using that one. This is called China rose flower. From that we can able to see the take the petals and keep in the water, dip in the water, we can get that China rose solution. What happens in acidic solution means no. What happened? This one acidic solution, it changes into dark pink color. Okay, it is changed into dark pink color. What is that? It is called as magenta. In basic solution, it turns to green color. Okay, so what happened means no, in acidic solution it changes dark pink color, basic nama dip pannumbodhu what happened, it changes to green color. From that we can identify it is acid or base. So, by using China rose indicator we can able to see that acid changes dark pink color, base changes green color. We can identify easily by using the China rose. Then next one is what is that? No, neutralization reaction. This only I told that acids, bases. Next one is what is that? Salts. How can you get the salts? By using this reaction only we can get the salt. The reaction between an acid and a base is called neutralization. What is the reaction called? That neutralization. The reaction between an acid and a base, that is called neutralization. What is the process takes place for this neutralization means no? Take some little dilute hydrochloric acid in a test tube. Test tube dilute hydrochloric HCl எடுத்துக்கிறோம். Then add 2-3 drops of phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein is nothing but a indicator. We are using the lab. So, I can take 2 drops of phenolphthalein in that hydrochloric solution. What happened means no, it is nothing happened. So, what happened? Only colorless will be there. Then add dilute sodium hydroxide solution to it, the solution. We can stir that. What happened means no, it changed into pink color. From that identify what happened means no, when an acidic solution is mixed with suitable amount of basic solution, it becomes neutral solution. So, acid react with base, that we can call as, that reaction we can call as neutralization. Then what is the example for that? A small example for that to make that, to formation of salt. What is a react? These also called as neutralization reaction. I told that before itself. Neutralization reaction is nothing but the reaction between an acid and a base, that we can call as neutralization. So, here I can take acid plus base, it gives salt and water. This reaction only neutralization reaction. What is here? I can take hydrochloric acid as an acid, sodium hydroxide as a base, then it gives us sodium chloride as a salt, and another one what is that? No, water. So, from that we can able to see that, frame the neutralization definition, the reaction between acid and base which gives salt and water, that we can call as neutralization reaction. So, the formation of salt also called as neutralization reaction. Okay, here I can take an example, hydrochloric acid HCl, then sodium hydroxide. What happened? No, it react together, it gives sodium chloride salt. Sodium chloride salt is nothing but we are using in home, no, common salt, that is that sodium chloride salt we are getting from the sea water. Okay, so this reaction is called neutralization reaction. Then next one we can able to see that neutralization reaction is take place in everyday life. First one, what is that? No, indigestion. We know that indigestion, when you get too much of food, heavy food means no, what we can do, suddenly we can get stomach ache, like that indigestion, digest avama irukum illaya. So like that we are went to any function, that means no, we can take more food, sweets and all we are eating means no, that time we can get indigestion. So that time what happened, no, we can get that acidity more in the stomach, for that we can get neutralized, we can drink, take that antacid. What is the antacid we are taking means no, milk of magnesia. It's nothing but we are in home, no, gelusil நம்ம வீட்ல இருக்கும் இல்லையா, pink color liquid இருக்கும், that also that contains milk of magnesia. Milk of magnesia is nothing but magnesium hydroxide. It is already I told that this is a base. So we can get that acid more means no, we can add base means no, it gets neutralized. So that only we are doing that first indigestion. Then second one is what is that, no, ant sting. Already I told that ant sting contain formic acid. The sting of the ant contain formic acid. When you get, it will inject that, that's why you can get pain when that ant bites means no. Okay, so from how can you escape from that? Okay, means no, by applying baking soda. Baking soda is nothing but sodium bicarbonate. That is also base only we are using in that daily life. What means no, we can add in that idli, dosa, mav, like that, no, that we can add that baking soda. Even that we are making for bread also, to make a soft and bread, that also. Then another we are using that calamine lotion. Calamine lotion is nothing but zinc carbonate. That also basic in nature. So when the acid injects means we can add base means it come up neutralize. That only we can do that in that second option. Then the next one is soil treatment. It is especially used in agriculture. Plants we know that do not grow as well as more acidic or more basic means no. ரொம்ப அசிடிக்காம இருக்காம பேசிக்காம இருந்தா plants will not grow in that soil. So that's why what you can do that means no, if a soil contains more acidic means no, we can add base. Suppose we can acidic basic more means no, we can add acid. From that we can neutralize, we can get the neutralize the soil, then when the plants will be grow faster. For that only we are using that, if a soil acidic more means no, we can add organic matter. Then next one is we can acidic more. Suppose what happened means no, we can add that quick lime or slate lime, like that calcium oxide or calcium hydroxide, that is called that lime. Sunnambu solluvala, that only. So we can add that means it gets neutralized. Then finally factory waste. We know that nowadays so many industries, so many factories that they will put out the remove the waste from that to that water bodies. What happened? No, it go inside that water bodies, it kill all the aquatic life, like example fishes and other crabs and all, crabs, frogs and all, they are destroyed that by using that chemicals. For that what we are doing, you know, before we can remove that waste, we can neutralize and get to that water. That only we can do that. Suppose acidic more means no, acidic waste is more, that means no, we can add base. Basic waste more means no, we can add acid. By neutralize we can put the waste in the outside. So neutralization is very important in everyday life. From that we can identify easily. So what you learned children today? Acids, bases and salts. Thank you for watching this video children.